Quack! It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on in to the channel.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know. That wasn't a good one.
It started out like
it wasn't
like
a good
Snow
one.
White, maybe.
Yeah,
like I was like, oh,
I don't know where I was going with that one. You know, people made a good point. We have to create. We're changing this now every time, and it is a feat to think about a different melody that you haven't used before every single time you do this. You know.
Yeah, especially on my side, it's one word.
Well,
yeah.
You better own that word then.
Yeah.
You better
no,
own it.
you're telling me.
You better own it. But welcome on in, everybody. Whether it's your first time here, you were joining us. Thank you for being here with us today. You're loved, appreciated. Always welcome here in this channel, and you are
enough.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Oh. Whoo. We're back.
You all right?
With the live
right
streams. We're back.
Are you doing it?
This was recorded on a live stream.
Yeah, we are currently live.
Guys,
there's a chat going.
We're
There's people
live.
watching us.
So, thanks for being here. We're super excited to be back. And today we're going to be doing the SB19 teaser trailer. Disclaimer, I saw this when it came out on the Twitter sphere last night. And like I wasn't going to watch it because I knew that we were live streaming today, but then I kept getting alerts about it, and then I was like, I couldn't help myself. There was too many people saying too many
I never
things.
pay attention to anything going on around me, so I have no idea that this
Lucas
happened.
has not seen it yet, but I do want to go through and actually see, dive deeper into it. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. You can check out our live streams again. I can finally say it again. I had it programmed for a while, and then I had to unprogram it. Because we're going to be doing live streams again. And if you have not seen it yet, our brand new reality TV show, Finding Phoenix, is out now. There is currently, at the time of this recording, 4 episodes out. The rest of the episodes until the end of the show, guys, are probably going to be 2 weeks in between. Just FYI, because the edits are a lot more intense in that. So be prepared for that.
The stage is set. The spotlight is waiting. Are you ready to meet the next P-pop girl group sensation? Finding Phoenix, coming this December 6th, only on CLTV 36.
But, all right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Ready.
I was
born
born
ready. Born ready. I can't see it. That's cool.
What? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
How can you not see it?
But it's fine if I can't. I don't need to see it, right?
No, you do need to see it. What?
I know. I see the live stream.
Hold on.
Yeah. It's
Hold on.
You have Chrome up with the live stream on it.
It grabbed the wrong Chrome window. That's why. Can you see it now?
Yes.
See, big brain and look at my problem-solving skills.
You do good job. Yes.
Thank you.
Smart is.
All right, let's try this again. Okay, so that's what.
Yeah.
So what's playing? You know what? Let's watch it all the way through, and then we'll go back and discuss.
The boombox was from
Wyatt.
Yeah.
It's like their old era.
Yep. And then there's Gento.
Yeah. From Puck the Dog.
It's not an apple, is it?
It is an apple.
Don't eat it.
I don't think that they're giving out poison apples. It's like Snow White, bro.
You never trust an apple that you
Never
find
trust
out
an apple that you find.
Dude, for real. I was just about to say that.
Dude,
that is very cool.
Yeah. So like
that is very cool.
And that's the reason like people kept talking about like this is peak. This is peak. And they put a lot of money and work into this teaser trailer video. I'm guessing that means that they've really been they've been kind of like doing their own thing for a long time while they've been preparing for this. So this was probably the smartest thing that they could do. We talked about it too, that it made a lot of sense for them to do the solo work for a long time, not just but because it's likely that a lot of their money was still going to paying off the trademark, and that why would you go and do, an entire tour or anything like that under the SB19 name if you're still giving a lot of that money to somebody else.
Right.
But I want to go back and kind of see this. So I'm going to see like how many things I can kind of pick out of here. So like, this is like obviously like these are the eras that are past, because what I remember of this is this was always supposed to be like a 3-part trilogy. Are
you so I can't see it because it's very small, and it's also like 1 frame per second for me.
Yeah.
Because we're doing it over the internet and we're on live and all that. Is this CG, or does it look like it was filmed?
There is some that looks like it's filmed, but this is definitely CGI.
Okay. Which is super expensive.
Yeah.
CGI is super expensive.
There's some that's filmed, and there's some that's definitely CGI. But so we have the flag here from what? That's also the music that's playing.
That's so cool.
There's multiple songs. There's Wyatt era. And then like I just love that they like took and made like this almost like classical versions of these songs like for this. It's just very, very I don't know what song this is. And then, so Pagtatag era. And then like, this is like their whole thing was about like planting the seed, which I mean, it makes sense for like kind of like the future generations of it. I guess like you could look, I don't know how like illusionary this is about whether or not this is supposed to be like a biblical nature, but like if it's the tree of life and like it's the apple from that of like the creation of all things. I don't know if that's it, or if it's just like, hey, we did all of this work to try to give something to the next generation, and like here's the fruit that we've bared now, like that we've given, and now it's time for like the next generation, and they walk off to like plant another tree somewhere else or take on like the next issue. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be.
The symbol, like whenever you see an apple and robes, you think of Bible stuff.
It seems very biblical in nature. And it's a woman, so theoretically, is it Eve then? Like, is this the start, the creation of everything new? And then they're walking away from the tree, presumably. So, like, they finish planting it. Because in the first one, remember, they plant the seed.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the first one, and then it grows, and then now, like, the tree has finally bloomed. Great acting. Dude, this is awesome. This is what I was saying. It sounds like Game of Thrones. Like, this is awesome, and then the tree blooms on it. And, like, it's... I don't know if you can... Oh, so I want to go back just one frame. It says Saw in it. Like, this is the S, this is the A, and this is the W. Oh. And then the tree of life, or the apple is here, like, hanging off of it.
They get, like... I'm not like, because you don't want to say, oh, they're spending a lot of money. It's more so like they're really getting really good people to work on their stuff. Like, this is awesome work from whomever did it. You know, like they probably did the storyboard and stuff for it, but like this is really good like CGI work. It's very cool. It's very like looks new and nice.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, and I know that people have said before, like, okay, well, like SB19 always does like high end things. Yes, they've done stuff, but SB19 has had they've struggled financially for a lot of their careers. For the people that say like that, so some of what sets them apart from Beanie, right, is like Beanie has a network and a label behind them that's spending a lot of money, and SB19 didn't necessarily come from that. Honestly, I thought that like what the MV for what would probably seem like one of the more expensive videos, even though that was earlier on, in terms of like the amount of people that were in there and the CGI work and things like that were in it. I know that while they were going through stuff with their label for a while, like the MVs were still always good, and like Gento was also good. But this is if this is the way that the rest of it will be.
Yeah.
This is a very, very different level. And for people that like are behind the scenes and understand like what CGI like this costs, this logo alone, to create this logo and do this 3D animation on just this logo reveal for Saw is extremely expensive. Just this one little part, not to mention all the other parts. And this isn't 30 seconds, this is 1:45, you know.
Right.
So, and then green screen studio time, obviously, as well, the outfits, and then the rest of it was all created. It's going to be very, very expensive. So this is really, really well done. I was super excited because I'm not going to lie, like there's always a nervousness when like comebacks happen, especially after such a long time. Is it going to be good? With all the stuff that that they've been going through is like, okay, well, you know, what do they have in store? And I know that they've always been great in terms of like cinematography, but did they have the resources at that anymore to put that in? And it seems like they clearly found the resources to be able to do this. So this could finally be, I think that this might finally be what pushes them over the edge, because again, I know locally super, super popular, and we've talked about this before, but they've still haven't ever been able to like break that 3 million monthly listener number. And I think that having something like this it feels so much more premium, you're going to get a lot more casuals in for something like that. And you need them. You need the casuals. You need them. Like that actually ends up being like 60 to 70% of your streaming numbers when you become big is from casual listeners. So, very, very cool, man. And I'm also watching this on a really, really small screen as well, guys, because we have too many things going on right now. So I'm sure there's a ton of stuff that I'm missing. And last night I watched it on my phone.
I'm like,
so it's really hard to see.
And it's far away from me too.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to see it. But like I can't.
Now that we're streaming, I have to do a different setup. I'm going to have to figure something out.
Yeah, I think so. Very cool. So there's probably details I missed. We'll go through them in chat afterwards. But very, very cool. Yeah, this is just awesome. This is awesome. What are you guys' thoughts? Please let us know. I'm super, super excited. Also super, super excited for where the music direction goes then, because I love this kind of, you know, do they do something that's like orchestral? That'd be sick.
I just hope that they do an album that's all like together feeling, something that's like very, what's the word when a bunch of stuff goes together real good? Cohesive, yes. Like even if it's different styles of music, but still something that's cohesive where you can be like, this album felt like a story. You know what I mean? Like that would be really, really cool to see. And it looks like they're definitely putting something together that has some sort of story.
Yeah, the EPs we're supposed to like tell a story in 3 parts, but I agree with you that I've never necessarily felt like, yes, from one song to the next there's some, but I've never felt like the EP has ever been like supremely cohesive.
Yeah, like a solid.
Yeah. Like a really, really like just story from start to finish. You don't get that a lot anymore anyway, but it's also harder, I feel like, with EPs because you don't have as many songs to tell the story in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But who knows how many songs they're going to have. What did Pak Dog have? 5, 6? I think it was 6.
I'm not sure.
I think it was 6.
I've done it. So the old band I was in did a 3-song EP that was all about the apocalypse. This kid's thing through the apocalypse.
Yeah.
3 songs was good.
Yeah.
It worked. That's all we had money for. But yeah, so I mean, it would just be cool to see, like, even if it's, I mean, it could be different styles of music. It's just like, what story are we telling?
Yeah. Nah, I'm really excited for this. And again, who knows? Like, this is just the start of the drop. So the official, let's go back here. Single release is February 28th. April 25th is the EP release, and then May 31st is the tour kickoff, which they have announced it's going to be a world tour. So
really,
which is interesting because that means that them and Beanie are basically going to be gone. They're both releasing things at very, very similar times, 2 weeks apart from one another, and then they'll both be gone at the same time.
Maybe they tour together. Like, how cool would that be?
That'd be really cool. Highly doubtful, but that would be cool. I mean, yeah.
Super doubtful, but
yeah,
that'd be sick.
Yeah. But
going to get to see both of them at the same show.
Yeah.
I'd pay for that.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let us know your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Follow along with our journey. You can check out our live streams, which are back again, if you want to see more of the things that we talked about regarding this, because we'll go talk about them with chat afterwards. And if you haven't already, check out our brand new reality TV series, Finding Phoenix, out now on this channel. Or if you're in Pampanga, you can watch it live on CLTV 36. But Lulu, you know what time it is.
Ooh, yeah. Flute.
I'm gonna go with
flute.
I'm gonna go with tree.
Flute tree.
The flute tree.
Ugh.
It reminds me. Did you ever play Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
Do you remember there was the one part in there where, like, it's a secret guy, you can get the heart piece from him, and he's like the piccolo guy, and like you go up and you have to take your ocarina out and then you play back what he's playing.
The same thing. Yeah.
Flute tree.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's that's what a flute tree is.
I imagined a tree that people carved a bunch of flutes into, and they all play at the same time.
Very different places. Play at very different places.
And I realized how gross that would be.
Yeah.
The community tree flute.
All right, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If nobody told you that they love you today, please don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
it was a great day to play.
Thanks, guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.